Chad Dehne.
Hello, Chad Dehne, Reno citizen. Unfortunately, Sue Voyles isn't down here today because she's the main reason I came down here, so I could come down here and explain to her the pathetic part of journalism that she's doing for the Reno Gazette Journal. Not only in some of the interviews that she's done with me in the past that I explained to you before, but as well channels 2, 4, and 8 that failed to report that there was a mayor's race going on this year. Maybe, like Mr. Iazzi said, they weren't even aware of what this gentleman was speaking of. Maybe I needed to come down and tell you folks that there was a mayor's race so you guys could tell channel 2, 4, and 8. I received 38% of the vote, almost 40% of the vote, just using my feet. So I know that you folks know, had those folks, I had everything to gain by talking to the media. Had those folks spoke to me, there's a good chance that I would have won, a very, very good chance. But of course, they snubbed me out and didn't let me get my message across. And you know what, folks? It's their responsibility to report the news to the citizens of this community. And if me being elected by the folks through the primary into the general election is not news in this community, I don't know what is. Anyhow, if Voyles would have been here, or that person that calls herself a journalist, I would have asked her maybe to do a story on why that didn't happen. And now she's got an article today about Tent City. What does Sue Voyles know about Tent City? Nothing. I guarantee you, not a doggone thing does she know about it. I bet you she does not know one person's name that lives down there. Here's a quote from her article. A handful of them are troublemakers, saying numbers of fights and threats occur on a daily and hourly basis. Guess what, folks? I went down there. I'm down there quite often. There's 8 gentlemen down there that served in the United States Army, Marine Corps, and Navy in the Vietnam War, that put their lives on the lines for all of us, and now they're over there 35 years later. They have not been able to recover. And I will tell you this, they tell me they would rather be in Vietnam than living down there in that tent city. A lot of them, they're saying, right here, the mayor says he's not going to put up with it anymore. Well, guess what? The community shouldn't have to put up with the fact that we can't come up with a solution with it anymore. These people would rather be in jail than being down in Tent City. And everybody thinks they're a bunch of dirt bags. They're not. There's good people down there. There's one man down there that used to be a hard-working man for Southern Wine and Spirits. He got injured on the job, and because of the kickbacks that company was giving to their employees, he was afraid to go and collect what was his, lost his job, lost his home and his family, and now he lives down in Tent City. So I would suggest maybe Sue Voyles do a little homework and maybe talk to some people instead of business owners around there next time when she does a story on Tent City, because those are the people that are living through it. And yes, there are some bad people down there, but there are some gosh darn good people down there as well. All right, so thank you very much.
Thank you.